What's up everyone? Thanks for joining me today. I hope you're all doing well, and as you guys can see, I'm finally making some use out of my home office space. If you guys want to check out how I made this custom space, go ahead and click that link that's going to appear up here in this corner. And you guys can check out how I made this space and how I customized it to be suitable for my own needs. There is still a little bit of work that I have to do here by putting up some posters and stuff. I got to get some frames made. But other than that, it's pretty much, done. Just to make it a little bit more personal and to also spruce it up a little bit. But that's not the point of this video today. Today we're actually going to be unboxing and doing a little review, not a full review, but just a little one on this really cool product I found on Amazon. It's actually maybe one of the cheaper ones that you can buy. It's a solder smoke extractor. And this is the first ever one that I have ever purchased, actually. I've done soldering in the past, and the one bad thing about it is that harmful smoke that comes after the solder is being burned. It could lead to a lot of different things and a lot of health concerns if you're not careful and in a well-ventilated area. So if you're in, your household or you're in an enclosed area, it's recommended that you would use something like this, or, have some kind of airflow going by blowing it away with a fan or something like that. But this is made specifically for that purpose. And as you guys can see, I haven't even opened it up yet. We're going to be opening this up together, and we'll see how everything looks inside. So I'm super excited about that, and I say it's a little review because I'll be using this actually in another video that I'm doing on a tool repair. So you guys should stay tuned for that so you can see how this is being used. And once I do that video, I'll update this one and put a link to that up in one of these corners so you guys can see it in use. But you guys, with that being said, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this unboxing. Alright, so here it is. This is the Kotto Smoke Extractor. So this is the box it came in, that came in another box, which was the shipping box. So it was a box inside of a box. There's not much going on here. It's just a plain brown box that has a SKU as well as what the product is. So let's go ahead and get inside. I can hear some things moving around in there when I shake it. So here we go. Just grab that trusty Milwaukee Fastback and we'll open this right up. All right, and the first thing I can see is a piece of paper as well as the tube. So let's grab that piece of paper first and we'll check out what it is. So here's the instructions on how to put it all together, as well as what the voltages are, all about the product, and how to use it. So up at the top, Kotto Fume Extractor gives you all the information here, their support and help email, as well as what's included in here, which is a 12-volt 4-amp power supply. It has the activated carbon filter, 24-inch flexible tube, filter body unit, and a fume hood. The technical specs are here. Its suction is 40 watts, 6,000 RPMs, 52 CFM, noise level is 55 dBm. The life expectancy of this product is 50,000 hours. The static pressure is 125 mm H2O, and it has a high density activated carbon filter. So other than that, it gives you how to set it up, powering it up, as well as how to change that filter. And that's pretty much it for that piece of paper. So let's put that aside and we'll get this product out here. First thing I grab is the carbon filter out of there. And it looks like they only give us one carbon filter, so might have to buy more of those as time goes along. Next up, we get another baggie that has the power adapter inside. We get that 24-inch flexible hose, which is going to be very nice and useful, actually. Don't know if this is damaged or if this is the way it's supposed to be, but we'll see once we start putting this thing together. Next up, I can see this big orange. It kind of looks yellow in the camera, but it's an orange box. This is pretty hefty, actually. It feels like plastic, but I'm pretty sure it's the motor and everything in there that gives it its weight. On the front of it, it says open from side, so I'm guessing... I don't really know why it says open from side. That's a little weird. Oh, I get it. So you're supposed to pull the clips from the side to open it, because when it locks, it just locks flush into place. Here is the adjuster so that you can adjust what the speed is that you want this to extract at, as well as the on and off knob right there. Coming around to the back, you see the little fan port, so that's where all the clean air comes out of. You get that power port right there. Down at the bottom, you just have some pegs so that this doesn't slide around and stays in place. Up at the top, you see the nice brand name Kotto, and there's the port where that fume tube goes into. Putting that aside, the last thing that we get in the box is that little extractor cone. So this is the nozzle that'll channel everything into this fume extractor. And we'll put that aside. Let's get rid of this box and we will start to set this thing up. First thing we'll grab is the Kotto base here, and then let's get the rest of this set up. Alright, so the first thing we'll do is we'll put in that carbon filter. If we open this up, actually it already has one carbon filter in here. So they give you 2 carbon filters in this packaging, which is nice. So once you finish with one, you have a backup to use, and then after that backup, then you're gonna have to purchase more. But that's nice that they included 2 of them. So we're gonna just take out this little piece of cardboard, because I don't think it's supposed to be in there while in use. We'll put this filter in. Or actually, you know what? I think this cardboard is supposed to stay in place. So we'll put that cardboard in. We will put this fume extractor carbon filter inside there, and that cardboard is to keep it in place so that it's not really hitting the fan, as I just realized. So we'll put this down, lock it in place. We'll go ahead and connect this hose up to it. Let's see, I think this side goes in here. And just press and twist that into place. All right, move that back a little bit. We'll get this nozzle put on there, and this will just twist onto that hose. So as you guys just saw while I was twisting that onto the hose, this hose is collapsible. So if you want this to be straight in a certain area, you could just collapse it like so, or you can pull it apart to give you more wiggle room. So you can have this away from your area, you can put it down like so, and you can be extracting from actually a great distance. So it gives you the freedom and more area to do your work. Next thing we get is that power supply once again. So that's one piece, and here's 2. This is a standard US outlet, and it just goes into this 2-prong system. Goes into the power adapter that I can already see will have an LED light to tell you when it's powered, which is nice. Goes in right there, and then it comes out to one of these, I believe it's a DC port. So it's either AC or DC. But let's go ahead and get this plugged in and we'll see how everything works. So I went ahead and got that power adapter plugged in, and now we will plug this right into the unit. And that fits in nice and snug. There's no play there whatsoever, which is nice. Next thing is, let's go ahead and turn this on, and we'll hear how loud it is. I'll put the mic up to it, and we'll also, just go through the different speeds, and we'll see how it sounds and how it runs. So here we go. We're going to twist this knob to turn it on. You can hear just a slight fan being moved there. It sounds very low. Let's go ahead and gradually turn it up and we'll hear how loud it gets. That's actually pretty cool. If you wind it up slow, it sounds like an airplane when the jets are starting to turn, when those turbines are moving, which is kind of cool. This thing doesn't really get too loud, actually. I'm kind of surprised. You know, and this little knob, it turns way past that max symbol, almost all the way back to where it's in the off position. So I guess we can test how this, what suction power is like on this right now. Let's see. Let's see what else we can get to see if this will hold it in place while it's sucking all that air in. It actually could hold this carbon filter, which is pretty cool. Has a lot of suction power. If you guys can hear that fan spinning up, it's super powerful. So let me see what else I can get just to test how strong the suction is on this unit. Alright, so I didn't really know what to use to test this, so I just grabbed this box that I had from my Trailabs headphones, and it doesn't have the headphones in there anymore, but the box still has quite some weight to it. It has magnets in here to cover for the cover, and it has a couple boxes and maybe some of the accessories in there as well. But let's weigh this, we'll see how much it weighs, and then we will test if it can be held up by the suction power of this unit. So I have my little scale here. Let's get this zeroed out. And it's on the pounds unit. Let's put this on top. It says it weighs 0.35 pounds. So let's put this up to full. All right, so that actually, you know, the suction power on this is pretty powerful. Held this up until I got it down to maybe midway, and it was holding it very strong, you know, from that start. So I have no doubt that anytime I'm soldering, or if there's any fumes that I want to get rid of, this will definitely do the job. I'm actually surprised really at how quiet this fan is and the motor is. It's not that kind of annoying, you know, sound that you would hear, you know, maybe like a vacuum or something like that. It doesn't sound like that at all. It's actually not bad, even when it gets up to the full suction power. So that's really nice. Overall, I really like this unit. I can't wait to test it out while I'm fixing that power tool that I was telling you guys about before. And that's pretty much it for this unboxing and quick review of the Kotto Fume Extractor. If you guys enjoyed this video and liked what you see, go ahead and smash that like button down below. And if you guys want to see more content just like this, consider subscribing to my channel. And don't forget to hit that notifications bell so you guys know when I post my videos. I am trying to make a more routine schedule so that I can get more videos out there for you guys and also be more frequent on my uploads. So I'm trying to do that, trying to get everything in order and get more content out there so you guys can see these pretty cool products that I find. I hope you all enjoyed this, and I hope you stay well, stay healthy, and stay safe. I'll see you guys next time.